Hello everybody! So Susie from Helix Baby here. So this month, my carrier of the month is the MAMARUGA ZEBULO. Not to be confused with the MAMARUGA Zen Sling. And I will tell you a few differences as we go. First of all, if anybody's interested, just a quick bump update. I've now only got 3 months left. And then I have 3. I don't know how that works. Perhaps somebody can enlighten me. Anyway, so the MAMARUGA ZEBULO. Okay, so this is a carrier that is weight tested. First of all, it says from 3 to 20 kilograms. In old money, that is 6.6 pounds. All the way through to 44 pounds. So actually a lot of carriers start at 7 pounds. So this is just under that, which is quite handy in case you've got a slightly smaller baby. So the big thing about this carrier is that it is very, very adjustable, as you can tell from the weight limits. You can use it from newborn all the way through to a 44-pound child. I can easily get my 2.5-year-old very comfortably in one of these. Other people have even said they've carried their 5-year-olds in one of these. So there will obviously be a bit of overhang with their legs at that age that would pull down on your back. But, you know, it's still possible for sort of short emergency trips and things like that. So it is hugely, hugely adjustable, which is great. The difference, one of the big differences between this and the Zen Sling, because the Zen Sling also has the same weight limit, is the fabric that's used. So the Zen Sling, I've actually got one here. So just to show you the difference, the Zen Sling is the soft, stretchy version of this carrier. Okay, so this is some lovely, soft, jersey, stretchy material. So although it has the same weight limit, you're not going to comfortably carry a 44-pound child in the Zen Sling, just purely because of the nature of that stretchy material. As you're walking along, you will get a bounce and it won't be so supportive. This fabric, however, in the ZEBULO, is nice and structured and strong. Okay, it's still fairly soft. Certainly not as soft as the jersey fabric of the Zen Sling, but it is still, you know, fairly soft. And although I do prefer other options for newborns that are softer, there's nothing, you know, there's nothing wrong with using this right from the start from newborn. So that's one difference. And actually somebody else mentioned to me about the panel size difference between this and the Zen Sling. The ZEBULO, actually, now I've measured it up against the Zen Sling, is very slightly larger. It's larger by about 2 inches on the waist here, knee to knee here, and then all around probably about 0.5 centimetre round the rest of the panel as well. So actually the ZEBULO panel is slightly bigger overall. However, the weight limits are the same. Okay. So anyway, right. So those are the differences between the Zen Sling and the ZEBULO. The Zen Sling basically is fab for newborns because it's so soft and snuggly, but you won't get very much longevity out of it because of the type of fabric. The ZEBULO isn't quite so good for newborns just purely because it's not quite so squishy and soft. However, it might be literally the only carrier you ever buy for your child. So it's got a lot of longevity in it. So we'll just go through the adjustments and how that works now. So first of all, let me just loosen that a little bit so I can show you. First of all, it's on its maximum setting at the moment. The panel is on its biggest, the waist is on its biggest as well. So you can see it's pretty big. As I say, some people have got their 5-year-olds in one of these before. So the way to adjust it, first of all, the panel width you literally just cinch in that waist like that. Simple as that. Okay, and it means because it's infinitely adjustable, you can get a perfect fit knee to knee each time for your baby. Okay, I'm going to put it on quite a small setting because I've got a small doll to demo with. The panel height. You can see here you've got adjustments, cinching adjustments, and you literally just pull on those. There's one that goes up, one that comes down. Okay, I'll do the same the other side, and it's important you try and make sure you do them the same each side, because otherwise you'll end up with a wonky carry. Okay, so just to check that, I'm just going to check that they're the same length and they're the same length, and they are, so that's great. Can you see how small that panel has gone down to now? That's the hood there. Get that out of the way so you can see, and look how small that panel has cinched down to. Absolutely tiny. So you can get a really good fit for even your teeny tiny. I've never put a 6.6 pound baby in one of these, but that's what the weight limit is. So you should be able to fit one safely, okay, from that age. So I've put the carrier on. I'm just going to tighten it because I did loosen it so I could adjust the waist, and I'm going to get my baby. Here we go. So you can see I've got knee to knee fit for this tiny dolly, and that panel comes up perfectly now to the back of baby's neck. Oh, if you can see, to the back of baby's neck. So I'm just going to put it on cross straps at the back. So these carriers have got lovely big buckles, really big, which is fantastic, really easy to grab hold of while you're sort of reaching behind and trying to find it. What's also good about these buckles is that they are two-way adjusters. So I can tighten going backwards, I can tighten going forwards. So whichever way you find more comfortable. And of course you can do a back carry with this as well. So once you're turned around the other way, you might find that you want to pull the opposite adjuster to tighten. Okay, so that's really good. The other thing is, if you find that it's digging in, because they are big, they're nice and big, but they're big, so they might dig in. So if they're digging in your breast or something like that, you can move it. So now it's not digging into my boob at all, and it's right back there, out of the way. So that's a handy tip. So lovely, lovely, perfect position, perfect fit for my baby. Here we go, knee to knee, perfectly up the back. It also has these lovely perfect fit adjusters. Now these are good for two reasons. If you've got a bigger child and they like to look around and like to see the world a little bit more, that's great. But then if they fall asleep, you have a little bit of slack. So actually these are great for tightening up, just to give them that little bit of extra head support. You can do that both sides. They're also good if you are just of a petite build as well. So if you are quite slim and small, you can tighten those up and you just get a slightly better fit for you as well. So, really nice fit. We've got baby in. Baby's a little bit high, but I'm sorry, that's because bump's in the way a little bit. Lovely hood as well. So nice, it's a medium-sized hood, I'd say. It's pretty good. It's got long tags there, so if you're back carrying, you can still grab it. This is the only thing that slightly annoys me about this carrier, is just it's a little bit difficult to tie that hood. So you put it behind baby's head, but it's not a buckle, and you actually have to thread that through and tie a knot like so to secure it. So it works perfectly well. It's fine, obviously, no problem at all. It's just a little bit fiddly. So instead of like a quick buckle or something, it's just a bit more fiddly. And there we go. We've got a lovely, snuggly baby on my front. You can do a hip carry in this as well. If you're doing a back carry, it does come with a separate accessory strap, which you use for your chest strap. Okay, so that is easy to lose. So make sure you attach it or put it somewhere safe and try not to lose it. Okay, you can just attach it there if you're using it. But otherwise, there we go. It is a fab carrier. So in my opinion, I think it's a super fantastic carrier to purchase, perhaps after you've been using a stretchy wrap or a stretchy hybrid for the newborn phase, and then you're ready to move on to something a bit more supportive. I just think this is it's just such a good carrier for that, and it will last you a long time. So hopefully that's given you a bit of an insight into the MAMARUGA ZEBULO. I'm selling them via my online shop now. It's helixbaby.co.uk, and this month only you can get 10% off. So have a look at my review also, which is on my website, and go and find that code. I think it's amazing10 for an amazing 10% off. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.